End this interview with Tshwane to take you straight to the city of Tshwane in council. Something is happening there. Let's take you there live now. So those are live visuals from the Tshwane Metro Council chambers. You can see the commotion there. It seems to be a heated argument between the EFF councillors, members of council, and other councillors from other political parties, and I guess also officials from the city of Tshwane. The council is due to consider and vote on a motion of no confidence in the Speaker of the council, that motion being brought today, and also we understand the attempt to remove the mayor through a motion of no confidence as well could serve before council this afternoon. So you can imagine, in the context of everything that has been happening in Johannesburg, in Nelson Mandela Bay, now in Tshwane, actually you can understand how high the stakes really are as we watch those visuals live. And I suspect that might be the Speaker, and I stand to be corrected, and Kaya Lihle will give us more details about what is happening, but you are seeing that commotion inside the Tshwane Metro Council ahead of what is meant to be a debate on a motion of no confidence in the Speaker of Council, as well as possibly a motion of no confidence in the Mayor. My goodness, what a week it's turning out to be in local government. I guess you'll have to rewind back all the way to August 2016 to see a similarly dramatic week involving these very councils, Johannesburg, Nelson Mandela Bay, and now Tshwane. The way that they shifted from the ANC to the leadership of the DA back then is perhaps matched by way of drama by the way that basically those coalitions are collapsing like dominoes. As I speak to you, just a few hours ago, the mayor of Nelson Mandela Bay, Mongameli Bobane, removed in a motion of no confidence. Will Stevens, Mokgalapa suffer the same fate in Tshwane. Let me take you to Kaya Lihle to explain to us what exactly is going on there. Kaya, we're seeing a lot of commotion inside the council. The EFF councillors were up in arms, and I stand to be corrected. There was an official, I'm not really familiar, I don't really know what the Speaker of that council looks like. There was a lady who was walking with a pile of papers and was being followed by various officials. You can explain better what's happening as we see that EFF councillor approaching the seat where Matebe Nkonyeni sits, the Speaker.
Well, absolutely, Tilasiza. So there's a bit of a pandemonium here. So the lady that you saw is the Speaker. So now, of course, what is happening now is that the Speaker read out what she was saying. She wants to recuse herself from the proceedings of the day. We know that now she said the only person who's just is very fit and proper to run the proceedings is the acting Speaker. So hence, you're seeing currently the members of the EFF, they are up in arms, they are so opposed to that. They want everything to go accordingly. So they're calling for Speaker Matebe to continue with the proceedings. But of course, the Speaker is very determined. And of course, it's a pandemonium here in the capital city. It was supposed to be just one item here, just the issue regarding the motion of no confidence against Mayor Mokgalapa. And of course, we know that the mayor for some time has been embroiled in a sexual scandal. And of course, there is an investigation that is still trying to get to the bottom of that. So right now, there's an absolute chaos. Now, as you can see, the gentleman standing there is the acting Speaker of the council here in Tshwane. And the members, the economic freedom fighters, they're upon him presiding over the proceedings during the course of the day. So now there's a lot of heckling, there's a lot of commotion here as to how is this going to be resolved. It's unclear currently. It appears as if there's a deadlock here at the Tshwane Chambers.
All right, so the line is not so great there out to Khayelihle Khumalo, and I do need to correct myself in as far as the name of the speaker is concerned. Kaya correcting me, the speaker being Councillor Matebe, and not the name that I did say a bit earlier on. My apologies for that, but you are seeing live visuals. There's a lot of commotion. So Kaya, let's see if we can try again with your line. What does this argument center around? So you were talking about the issue of the speaker, Councillor Matebe, recusing herself, and what now seems to be the commotion, because as we see that man there who is that you've told us is the acting speaker for purposes of today's proceedings. Obviously, Councillor Matebe would probably need not to take center stage where her fate is being debated, because she's central to the motion of no confidence that has been brought in the city of Tshwane.
Well, exactly, Tila Caesar. I hope you can hear me now. So that's exactly what she said. And obviously just a couple of minutes ago, and there was quite a massive disruption here at the Tshwane Council chambers. So now what you see currently, it looks like the acting speaker has been removed by the members of the EFF. And we know that there are very central players in as far as this motion is concerned. So it appears as if they're removing the acting speaker here at the Tshwane Council chambers. And right now, massive applause as the acting speaker has been ejected. But we're going to see really who's going to preside now. It's absolutely unclear at this point as to who's going to continue, because the speaker, Matebe, was very quite vociferous in her very brief opening remarks. She never even got an opportunity to run the proceedings, because usually she's the one who opens the proceedings, but today it appears as if it's just a day.
All right, Khayelihle Khumalo, your line is not great at all, but we get the gist of what you've been telling us. Keep tracking that story there for us. Khayelihle Khumalo, live for us from the City of Tshwane Council chambers, from where you are seeing those live visuals in what appears to be a bit of commotion around issues of procedure in as far as proceeding with this motion of no confidence against Councillor Matebe, who is the Speaker of the Tshwane Metro Council. And of course, that we expect could potentially be coupled, in fact, indications are will likely be coupled with a motion of no confidence in Mayor Stephen's Mokgalapa, as I've been saying, that the coalition governments in some of the country's metros perhaps falling like dominoes, falling as spectacularly as they were formed in 2016 in August. There's a lot of political machinations on the go, a lot of horse trading, and it doesn't always have to do with issues to do with that specific council. Sometimes it's bargaining about issues that are happening at a national level, one party wanting one concession from another party in exchange for forming coalitions and supporting them in voting. So you are seeing a lot of that happening in many of the councils. So those are live visuals. We'll continue to watch that for you here on ENCA.